tell me a little bit about what you see as the state of the environment in America today.
Well, it's a sad state. I mean, I think we can start by being proud of some things. Our rivers are cleaner, our air is cleaner than it's been in the past, and that's because people came together, Republicans and Democrats, and said, environmental stewardship of the earth that we live in is an important nonpartisan issue. But it became more partisan over time. And I think we didn't have the guts to tackle problems like climate change. When I think about the threat to our climate, it's our #1 national security threat, it's our #1 environmental threat, and it's our top economic opportunity. This is the jobs engine of the next generation. It's alternative energy, clean energy. The 5th district right here can be at the forefront of that. But Congressman Good has spent 10 years thinking that this is liberal claptrap instead of putting us at the forefront of the energy independence struggle and the green jobs that come with it.
Right.
And that's where I think he's got a 0% rating on clean energy and alternative energy. He started talking about it now, but 10 years behind is where we are. So I think this is a great opportunity, but we're going to have to step up in a serious way.
One of the emerging narratives has been around green jobs. What role do green jobs have to play in the 5th district?
They do have a big role to play, but I think it's also important to remember that 2/3 of job growth in this area comes from small businesses. So there are a lot of small businesses that are part of driving the good, decent wage jobs that we need in this district. We need to give that support to small business owners. We also need to invest in our workforce. I mean, the countries we're competing against offer free college education, free health care, other things to make their workers more competitive. We heard from President Warner today the tremendous economic competitive disadvantage we put on our companies by the healthcare costs we have in this country. And green jobs is a big part of it. I talk to farmers all the time around this district who are desperate not only to find the next crop they can support their family with, but to be part of the freedom struggle from foreign oil. So there's clearly we have the farmland to be part of the 2nd generation biofuels. Clearly we can do that here in the 5th district.
That's great. One of the things that Appalachian Voices specifically works on is our coal issues, and more specifically mountaintop removal. Now in Virginia we have a county, Wise County, where 25% of all the land area in Wise County has been lost by strip mining and mountaintop removal. In Virginia, 29 mountains we've counted that we've lost because of mountaintop removal. At the same time, this type of mining has caused an incredible loss in mining jobs because of the automation of labor, and it has brought high poverty. The public health effects have been tremendous, and we would definitely be curious as to if you have a position on mountaintop removal developed, or if it's an issue that you're looking at.
Well, I don't know the details of Wise County, but I do know the problems of mountaintop removal, and I think it's a disaster for our communities and our public health. I also think when you're talking about where we should be investing our energy dollars, we're talking about 75-year investments, and we should be making sure that we're at the forefront on biofuels. We should be at the forefront on alternative energies that can make us part of that struggle. Those are the areas that are the big growth areas.
Great. Well, Mr. Perriello, thank you very much for taking a couple minutes. I know you're extremely busy today. We very much appreciate it.
Well, let me just say one other thing. I do think that the environmental movement doesn't have a great track record of reaching out to working class folks all the time. I think the kinds of work y'all are doing is very different from the environmentalism that goes on in D.C. sometimes. But there's a reason I think that there's been skepticism in the past. We need to make a kind of commitment that we are as serious about providing health care and jobs to working class families and middle class families in these areas as we are about the environment. And as you know, we can make those two things go hand in hand, but it doesn't happen overnight. It happens from a real commitment and bringing people together to make that kind of green job happen in these areas.
Yes, sir. We'll be looking forward to working with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.